Am I? Yo, what is going on? Is this where I'm actually confused? Wait, no, I don't need to do that. Yo. That's a bit delayed. Okay, it's fine. Let's get to it. I'll throw you away for now. And then, actually, wait, I should be able to modify that. Wait. Stream settings. I can't change it. Oh well, I guess I'll be severely delayed. Nice. Anyway, here we have our KSP planet generator, or at least the basics of it. I've been working on this for about a week, and it's all it does is it does gravity on 3 bodies. I could add more bodies if I wanted to, but so far that's it. So we gotta get to work on the next thing, which if I pull out obsidian, we can see. Wait, I finished these. No, not this. That's what I did. It's fine. We have our checklist. So we're beginning phase 1, which is basic visuals with I can't speak. Basic visuals with OpenGL, improve simulation accuracy, and beginning the work of procedural generation. So that's what I pretty much gotta do right now. One sec, I'm just trying to finish setting up so I can see chat. Is that good? No, well, it's slightly delayed. It's fine. Okay. So, let's get to work. Our plan is quite... Oh my gosh, bro. I muted this. There you go. Okay. So we got to get work on our OpenGL visualization, because it's quite boring to watch this. Actually, wait. Let's think about this. We right now have a gravitational simulation, and it visualizes with a CSV. Very boring. Before we do... Actually, wait. Yeah, no, what we should do is we should try and set up OpenGL so that we can freaking see something. Something rather than nothing. So we're going to set up, I'm going to say, let's do a renderer class. And this class is just going to handle everything about rendering, you know, getting the circles, because we're pretty much doing circles right now. Yeah, I probably should talk about what the plan is, and that is simply making a C++ program that allows us to procedurally generate an entire planet and then get the configs for it and then throw that into Kerbal Space Program, because that would be very, very nice. Now, I forgot. Is it GLF? I don't know how to spell. Do I have glad? I forgot if I got glad in preparation of this street. It looks like I did. Ooh. Looks like we're fine. Actually, wait. That should be coming... If I'm right, that should be going before. That is important. I really wish I could have programmed in NeoVim, but I'm stuck with this for now. It's fine. Now. Trying to remember how OpenGL works. So, we can make a basic GL. Why is caps lock? Oh, yeah. Window. I could just do this. And then default to that. Yeah, that should be able, that should work. We make our constructors, in which case we want an integer width, integer height, a constant char title. That should be it, I think. If I'm not being dumb, that should be it. And then we can get I'm trying not to be stupid. Why does it say 2 watching? Is it because I don't have this open? Someone else is watching. This is nice. I don't know who it is, but it's someone. I don't know. So, we got this. I think this is all we need. I'm probably being really dumb right now. Yeah, we need shaders. Should I make a shader class? The renderer class uses the shader class, and the system class just uses the renderer. Yeah, I think that'll work. So for now, this should work, and then I can just do a void start up along with. Wait, no. Wait, I'm starting to think. I could, I think it might be better off just doing this. Void startup, void. Should I do loop? Don't really need to do loop. You know what? Having the loop in this might actually be a good choice. And then void cleanup. Yeah, that should work. Cleanup. All right, done. Now we make the C++ file. In which case we're including, not like that, / include / renderer. There we go. Now we can do this. In which case, wait. Constant char title. I don't think it's a pointer. You know what? Just in case. Why are you screaming at me? But what do you mean? It's supposed to come with this. Why you just fix? I don't know. Anyway, there we go. And then we can do glfw, which is, if not glfw init. initialize. I forgot how to do error messages. This is why I called myself an idiot. I forgot how to do error messages. std print line glfw failed to initialize. Return. There you go. If I remember correctly, if that's good, then we just do this. Wait. I'm being stupid, aren't I? OpenGL setup. Ignore the AI. I'm not going to use AI for this. It's a challenge. No AI. Just like this. Ignoring that. We can ignore that for now. Wait, no. Where's your... There it is, window guide. Okay, right. As you can see, this is gonna end very well. Okay, glw window equals... Wait a second. Oh, I'm being so dumb. I'm being really dumb. I don't need this. I'll just do this. Width. Right, and I need to go back over here, and I need to do m_title. And then we just m_title requires title, and that's it. Perfect. This I should be able to just leave blank. Assuming I'm not being stupid. And then we can go ahead and actually begin our startup sequence. Why are you yelling at me? That better? Okay, thank you. Boom. Now I can do this. Set up glfw, then we make a window equals a create window. There it is. In which case we pass in our width, our height. That doesn't matter. Actually, is null just better? No, yeah. Boom. Perfect. We got our window. Then I can just set m_window to equal window. I don't need to do this. I can just do... Yeah, I can just do this. Why are you yelling? Why are you screaming? What do you mean too few? Oh, right, title. Perfect. Alright, we got our window, we got glfw, and if I'm not, sorry for the massive just change in brightness. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, there's that we don't need to worry about that. Set window size, yeah. I don't understand half of this. Oh, this is going to be such a fun project. I think for this stream, getting a window look appearing and making more realistic gravity might be our two focuses for today. This isn't helping. GFW set up. Getting started. Perfect. This is just everything. Boom. That's for later. We shouldn't need that right now. This is actually pretty good, but we're gonna ignore it because we're smart. Right. If not m underscore window. Is it just m? Is it just not? It is. Okay. Then I can also just say std print line. No, it's so ugly. There it is. Window failed to initialize return. There we go. Ow. What else? Right. No, wait. Now I'm confused. Right. Okay, here it is. Yeah. I was just thinking this. We need to add this. GLFW window hint. Window hint. And wait, GLW, is it major? Is it major? Context version major 3. Right? I'm so smart. Yes. But wait a sec. That's not gonna work. Because I plan to do compute shaders later. So this needs to be a 4. And the next one needs to be 3. Oh, I'm so happy I got that by just using my poor memory. 3. And then it's window hint GFW underscore, is it OpenGL? Is OpenGL API? Core profile? Not the value, that goes next. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's I see, GFW or OpenGL underscore profile. Not like that. Is that gonna work? It is gonna work. Perfect. Boom! We got more initialization done. Congrats to me. Yep. Okay. Right, then we gotta make context. That'll come soon. We don't really need to worry about GLAD right now. We'll do GLAD when we need it because I am too lazy. GFW make context current m underscore window. Actually, wait a sec. Right, we do actually need this now that I am recalling, because then we can just start up whenever we make this. It automatically starts up. Perfect. That should be it for now, because after this it's just the while loop, which is going to be for void renderer startup, not startup, being stupid, loop. Because the idea we would run this thing in the loop. It's not the actual loop, it's thing to run in the loop. Run this thing in the loop. Yep, that's good. Okay, see ya. And then we can do cleanup, in which case we're, oh wait, here. GFW terminate. here we would do destroy window m underscore window and GFW terminate. There we go. Yeah, and we have our basic, very, very basic renderer. Guys, we did it. Woo! I'm trying to remember what to put in. Oh, no, look at this. How kind. They just gave us a file. We're going to ignore it for now because I solely want this. GL viewport, 00 with height, GL clear, and these. Perfect. GL viewport 00 m underscore width m underscore height. Ow. Wait. GL clear. Yep. Is GL clear? Is it? No. I got it backwards. GL underscore clear something. What is it clearing? A color buffer bit. What is a color buffer bit? Don't ask me. What does this do? I don't know. It's a value though. I'm gonna take a guess, and I'm assuming it's clearing the color for the next frame. That's my guess. What? Swap buffers, right. Swap. Okay. GLFW swap buffers with not that m underscore window and GFW poll events. That shouldn't require anything. Yep. Boom, we have everything we need to run in the loop for us to have a window. This is good. This is really good. So now we can head back to system, include renderer, and then what we can do in private, there you go, is we can give it its own personal renderer. I probably m underscore renderer. And then here, right, I am just realizing now. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. System doesn't have a. We're going to take this system double DT. I'm gonna do it like this. Why are you screaming? Okay, thank you. And then above all of these, we're gonna do a system, not like that. Double DT. Pop that, not pop it like that. Pop it like this. I said, give me a second, bro. Give me a second. Y'all let me cook. Now, not like that. M underscore renderer, as we had just discussed. Relax. It needs a width, height, and title. So we can go to system and we can give it integer width, integer height, constant char title. Voila. Copy these into that. Then do width, height, title. Don't do that. Why are you yelling? Call of an object of a class type without appropriate operator or conversion functions to point from pointer to function type. What does that mean? You want this to be a pointer? Equals new renderer. Is this better? No. Renderer matches the argument list in constant char. In constant char. Oh, is that why? Is that better? Oh, it's way better. I am good at oh, frick. All right, looks like we're gonna need this. We're going to need to do this. Oh. I think I did this right. I don't know. It's good. So we're now properly setting up the renderer. So we can now, I really want to. Hold up. Am I using that anywhere else in main? In main system DTDT. No. We'll fix you soon. I'm using system.computeXL and system.integrateEuler. What I would like to do is take this and then have system handle this. So what we can do is do a void system loop. And then in the void system loop, we can then just we're not integrating either. Screw this. Screw this. Velocity verlet is far better. Integrate VV. I am now just remembering we don't really need this. We also don't really need this right now, because I've already tested this and I know the simulation works, and we're working on visualizing the simulation. So I think we can. We're safe to remove the file stuff. We can keep that. Remove initial states. Remove this stuff. And then we don't really need this anymore. Screw it. Screw it. I can't think right now. We are just going to get work on the renderer. Get to work on the renderer. So what I can do is save that. Stop screaming. That's fine. Actually, we don't really need this right now. Goodbye. Nor do we need this or this for loop. Just do while system I'm actually gonna need that loop. But it's not that. It just calls m underscore renderer dot loop. Will it let me do that? Why won't it let me do that? Why are you doing this to me? Loops in private. Okay, I'm so confused right now. My head hurts. Will this work? I don't know. It's still not working. Why are you not working? I'm gonna use the reference. Why are you yelling? Expression must have a class type, but it has type render. That's what I'm trying. Is that better? I don't know. Okay, yep, we're just gonna go with that. Okay. System loop, you work now. Can't just be that though. I need to do a while m underscore renderer dot m underscore win. What else? GLFW. Hold on a sec. Wait. This is so dumb. Yeah, as expected. It's not happy. Use this. Eh? That better? No? How about this? This. Stop screaming at me. How do I get the renderer? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's think about this. You just head over, and instead of it doing this, we just do while not do this. All right. Then we go to we head to system. System loop. Just does that. And we do system loop, and we call it a day. Okay. Well, not quite. Constant chart title equals window. Okay, that should work now. And if I run this, oh frick. Yep, as expected. Alright, screw you. Without glad, do it. What the... Does not take 0... What are you talking... Oh, frick, no. Whoopsie daisy. Move that there. Run. And work. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the problem now? Alright, screw it. GLFW downloader. Not GLFW. It's Glad generator. There it is. Glad generator. How are things? How are things? Wow. Glad, wait, no, we're using OpenGL version 4.3. Include internal loaders. That should be it. Generate. Generate the zip. Thank you. Wait. Open that zip. Just come on. I don't know how to do this. Ow. Okay. Yep, good. Throw you in. GL.c. Yep. Then we have to include. Wait, hold up. Grab these, throw them in, call it a day. Better. I've gotten you your GL.h. And we now need to do Glad. We need to load Glad. GL Glad loader. Is this a function? I don't know. I'm so confused. Let's consult the website. Not this. Bleh. Bleh. This should work. Now I gotta pray. Please don't break on me. Oh God, come on. Glad load GL reference and function. Yeah. Yeah, it's reference. What? What happened? Glad GL linking errors. Oh my gosh. What do you want from me? What do you want? We're gonna be debugging this for a little while. So clearly this function broke. And render loop. Oh, don't pin it. Can I thank you? Startup, and then we have loop. GL viewport. GL clear. which is a glad thing. This is from glad. So I remember having this error, but I forgot how to get around it. Let's consult my other poorly made project. Wait, is this one of them? No, this is something I was doing. Is this one of them? Wait, no, it wouldn't have been. Hold up. Gotta lock in. I gotta lock in and remember which one it is. I've done a lot. Is it this? Or is it this? Okay. Nope. Oh, wait. I did do it in this. Notepad, because that is the superior option. Clean up. Right, there's all that stuff. Yada, yada, yada. Same stuff. Right, I did it like this. I had to do a whole bunch of other stuff because glad doesn't want to work. Alright, that should work. Right. Oh, come on. I'm running startup. Why are you doing this to me? Just why? Okay. Anyone got any ideas? No one's watching. Someone might. I don't know. Anyone watching? Chat rate. Depressing. Views. Oh, nice. Concurrent views. My gosh, why is it doing this to me? I'm actually so confused as to what this wants. All right, copy the error. We're gonna look it up. Unresolved external symbol. Glad Logia loader referenced. Oh, I know what's wrong. Oh my gosh, I've had a stroke of genius. I just forgot to do this. Okay, why is this like that? Just no. No. We actually need to do this. And everything works now. I forgot about CMake. Alright, it should work now. Oh my gosh. Damn it. Okay, it broke. But we're getting closer. So there's an error. Let's copy the details. Once again. Let's do this. Stack Overflow. What's going on? Why are you doing that? No GitHub Copilot. No. Darn, is there a continue? Exception unhandled. Yeah, and it breaks. Let's check CMake again. I am using C. I am in relax. I am doing this for including that. Come. Is that build? I don't know. Will you build? Oh wait, no, it's still running. I gotta do this. Alright, build. No work to do. Build successful. Run it. And it does this. I don't know what that does. Is it because I used null pointers for my m_window? Maybe. You know what? That might actually be the case. It might actually be the reason. If we rerun this with null this time. Yep, nope, still nothing. Nada. Exception is thrown. I would like to have a bit more. Oh, can this be a bit more clear? Don't just turn it into a number, please. All right. GL clear color is throwing exception. Ooh. Yo, the exact same. Perfect. Move it after you. I have been saved by Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow, you're amazing. You're a genius. Without you, I don't know what I would have done. And also such an easy fix. And it runs. Yep, we got a window. We got a window. It works. Let's go. We got a window. This is good. We have our window, which means our renderer works now. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. I don't know. Ow. I can close this now. So, we now need to draw our planets, which is a massive step up from just making a window. Because in order to do that, we need shaders. We need a lot more OpenGL stuff. We need to set up a camera, which is a lot of stuff that I don't want to do tonight. So, we're going to take the easier way out. And we're going to do this. I'm going to try to make a 2D simulation of our solar system with exaggerated sizes. And it should work, because 2D is a lot simpler than 3D. I also don't know how shaders work. So, yeah, that's good. So, we need shaders in order to draw our 3 circles with different shapes. Not different shapes, different colors and sizes. We need to show that on the screen and have it connect to the actual simulation, and then we need to call it a day. And we should be good. That would be good. And maybe we can throw I'm gooey in there. Okay, this is good. 2D. 2D is the way to go. I don't know how shaders work. That's the issue. What am I making that? If I leave and head back here, perfect. See, we have shaders like this. I'm not gonna do that. Let me close this. We are going to make a shader folder, and in it we're gonna have our shader.vert. I don't know how to write shaders. We're gonna stop there. Before we break something, we're just gonna do that. Shader.frag. Perfect. For simplicity, we're just gonna take this. Whoa. No. Okay, why are you throwing this? What do you mean not accessible? It's it's frag. My bad. That better? Thank you. Fine, we're gonna use 4 space that because I'm too lazy to do the rest. I'm so annoyed because I have to take all of these and I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, let me do that. Don't remove that. That should be good. Oh, that's why. That better? Alright, we got our shader. We got our 2 shaders. And these should, if I'm correct, draw something. It does render a triangle. I should probably rename that to shaders. Bleh. Alright, let me rename. Thank you. Alright, shaders. Next we need in renderer. What? Not renderer, CPP. Shade. No, my gosh, my terrible spelling. Shader. Thank you. Renderer.hpp. Perfect. Actually, here I can just put the vertex stuff. If we get a triangle, we're one step closer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? No. No. Close. Thank you. I'm too lazy to do it properly. I'm sorry. If I remember correctly, it should be GLU int vertex array. This, like, what, you want like this? Better? All right, there you go. This is okay. OpenGL triangle. Here it is. Right. GL float. That's what we need. Not GL. This is GL float. Vertices. I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Yep. Why are you screaming? Hey, I copied that. Thank you. There you go. Was that hard? Make it cleaner, you know. Alright, we have our vertices. I did spell that wrong. Is that better? There we go. We have those. That will come soon. I'm way too tired to... Alright, yep. You know, I think adjusting just to be safe. We just take these. Since they're actually... These are on, like, actually making a triangle. Let me get the frag. There you go. Bop. There you go. We're gonna close that. And those. Move those. We shouldn't need to open those again. I need renderer.hpp. I'm gonna scroll down because I've already gone through all of this before. Well, we can just go over here. Here's all the source code. And we can just take all of this. I shouldn't say take, you know, borrow. You know, we're borrowing the code. Yippity yoinkity. Wait, no. I forgot how it goes. Yippity yoinkity, your code is now. Wait, no. Yippity yuppity, your code is now my property. There you go. I remember. If you get that reference, I don't know, put it in chat. I'm so lonely right now. Please. Yeah, I'm still tired. Alright, we've been streaming for nearly an hour. Little progress. We have all this. We got that stuff. And we just take all of this. I'm sorry. That's cringe. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna include it in render. These are general purpose functions. At the very bottom, we're gonna grab these two. We're gonna remove the comments. Really? I don't know. I'm too lazy to think. I shouldn't say lazy. I'm too tired to think. Okay. Yippity yoppity, your code is now my property. Boom. We take all of that and then we just paste it into this, and holy, things are messing up badly. Okay, I'm too lazy to change all of those, so IO stream, there you go. Now we got to get these. We need to take a slightly different approach because renderer now needs to read the files. And I don't remember how to read files. Oh wait a sec. I have the GitHub. Ha. I can just go back to when main had that. So SD files, we make a file. No, this is writing to a file. I need to write from a file. Oh my. Include fstream. And now I need to. They were constant char, if I remember correctly. On that, they were constant char. Yep. Constant char. That's not gonna work. At least not yet. This should work, right? Then you just add m underscore to all of these. Okay, why? That better? Is better? No. No, why are you still yelling? Cause a GL charcoal. What do you want from me? They're both constant char. Oh my gosh. Computer work. Argument of type constant char pointer is incompatible with parameter of type constant GL char. Wait, constant GL char constant. What? Want me to do a reference to a reference? Maybe or a reference pointer, you know? That's not a reference pointer. I don't know. Do you want a reference from like this? You know, like that's a whole different thing. Oh my gosh. All right, why does it work for? We're gonna take this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do constant char. M underscore fragment shader source. All right, we're gonna take this. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, and now it works. Okay. Yep, now it works. You go ahead, do that. Yep. Yep, do that. forgot how. So dumb. I'm so dumb. I forgot how F stream works. Let's see if I can do it based off memory. F. You want S stream? What does F stream do? I'm reading from. I don't know at this point. What do you want? What do you want from me? If push comes to shove, you go to W3 schools. Oh, no. I just need stuff. I am if stream. Yes. Huh. Yes. No, don't open that. STD if stream. Give me an example of stream my file. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yes. I can just take this. If stream something. // because they're an include. Shaders. Shader dot vert. Yep, that should work. And then you can do the exact same thing. Switch this to frag. I'm gonna switch this to frag, and then this to frag. Perfect. And then I can just do this. This prints it. So constant charge pointer. This seems overly complicated. Get text. Text on pushback. Final text. Blah blah blah. Arg. I don't know. I don't freaking know what to do. Save me. Oh. Oh my gosh, you're right. I'm being dumb. I'm being so dumb. Why did I make This freaking const. This doesn't work because outputs it. No, I don't need to output it, bro. I don't need to output it. Okay. Think, think, think. So cursed. I don't know what to do. I'm actually so confused. How do I do this? Chat, you got anything? No one watching. All right, I think I got. Oh, wait a sec. Right. No. There we go. Okay. I think we got this working. Emphasis on think. So now what we got to do is m underscore vertex shader source equals the vert buff. Source frag buff. And that should work. I hope. Yeah, that's yes. We're going to grab this in the loop, replace this with this, and why are you screaming at me? I'm not trying. Unsigned integer shader program. Add m underscore at the end of that at. No need for this because we're just going to do this and this and this along with that. That. Right, and then we need to do some extra stuff in cleanup. That being this. Oh, you know, wait a sec. I'm being stupid. I forgot. I need to call cleanup in this. Okay, now we're much safer. Everything's much tighter. Okay. Now, assuming I did everything right, we should see a triangle. Instead, we saw this. Why? Let's see. overflow vertices already defined. What do you mean already defined? Where the freak is it already defined? Vertices is apparently, yeah, I can't speak. Apparently already defined in main. Are you sure about that? That's what it could be with new management and charm. Wait, no. It's here. Yeah, you're using vertices. I don't see the issue. Size of vertices. Vertices. Like, is there a problem? Do you want me to like move the definition so it's easier for your mind to understand? Do you want me to put it here? Is that better? Apparently it, oh, never mind. What in the name? What? What the freak does this mean? Yes, exception clearly thrown. Why? Is there an issue? Clearly there is. Alright, copy details. Paste details. Pray that Stack Overflow has something. Ow. I don't know what you want from me. Like, I'm actually stumped. What does this even mean? I mean, it's another one of these. So, I mean, what's the problem? You know, I probably shouldn't do that. Instead, because having it at that size, they're not actually going to be at that size. So, you know, I should actually like do it. And then if I continue, ignore it, continue, yep. And it's going to throw this at me. Browse. No. What do you want from me? Hey. Alright. I didn't want it to come to this, but we're gonna use. We're going to figure out this issue with AI. Let's see. Another invalid pointer def reference with your application of the video which you have tried for the application. I updated in order to actually be able to stream. Clean drive installation. Check for system file. Near no help. All right. Figure it out. This is probably what's gonna break it. It's probably in this file. Is what's broken. All right, what is it? What is it? Oh, pff. Oh, it is just my stupidity. Okay. You should have told me. Underscore shader program. Throw that in. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, so it's just me being dumb. Good to know. And freak me. Okay, what happened? No. Okay, why did you just open that? Don't open that. No. What now? Okay, build. Run. Okay. I should probably finish reading. I probably should finish reading that. Yep. Control bug number 2. Your shader source pointers become invalid. What do you mean invalid? What does that mean? That's why I don't want to ask AI for help, bro. That's fine. Bleh. Bleh. I don't know. I'm so confused, but we gotta get this triangle. Oh, right, I need to include string. Hashtag include string. Why are you still yelling at me? What? No. The whole point is that they're char. Okay, that should be working. Why did you do that? Don't do that. Okay. So more errors. Even more errors. Yeah, exactly. Oh my freaking gosh. Why are you doing this to me? Stop it. Okay, what the freak? What do you want from me? I know that. Be quiet. Pissed off right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Done. Done. Alright, why are you throwing an error? I'm sorry, what? Get rid of these. Better? Okay, thank you. Alright, then apparently I need to do this. Alright, now get out of my sight. Disappear. Be removed. So we can see our glorious triangle. Ow. Hit my headphones. Okay, done. Fine. Why is it black? I'm done. What do you think I'm doing? Gosh. What do you... Oh, frick. You know, that might be one of the causes. If I rerun it, what's gonna happen? Still error. Why? I don't freaking know. Error C. Peeved. let's look at the shader. It's the exact same. Oh my gosh. Alright, fine. I'll play your games. I'll put a position. Alright, let's see what this does. Nothing. Because I'm pissed off, we're gonna play the piano. No, it's not like that. Good music. Okay. What the freak? I'm so dumb. I'm so done. So done. Oh. Yeah, that's probably why. It's in here. Dot dot slash. Dot dot slash. Dot dot slash. Okay, now it should run. What do you mean no? What do you mean? Thank you. Finally. Got a working... We got our triangle. All right, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. We have our triangle. Let's go. It works. We have a triangle on the screen, and it's orange with the proper background. We're good. Everyone's happy. We're going to ignore the very depressing amount of errors that we just got. This is good. Yes. Perfect. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit tired, and we've gotten a good amount done today, so I am going to take leave. Thank you if anyone has been watching. I don't think anyone's been watching. I don't know. Who knows? See ya. Au revoir. Have a great day. See ya. Bye. Wait. No, I can't do it like that. I gotta stop the stream here. Yep, there it goes.